My name's Kyle de Blasi and I love men's physique. And today what we are here to do is we're going to make some predictions. Basically, I put this out on Instagram. What video did you guys want next? And it was clear what we wanted was some predictions for the Arnold Classic UK. Now, I am fully aware that the American Arnold Classic is going to be the weekend before the UK, but we are a UK channel around here, so that is what we prioritize, and that is what we're going to be going ahead with and looking at today. It's extremely sad to me that we've got no UK competitors in it this time. That does not mean that we're not going to make some predictions, and that does not mean it's not going to be a great show. When we look at this lineup, already we've lost the UK guys, and Kyron Holden is also joined the gang, which is great, but why has no one made a poster for that? Come on. In terms of these predictions, I think there's one place to start. There's only one place, and we're going to start there today. So when we look at this list of how the Olympia 2023 results went, you'll see some familiar names from the lineup that you've just looked in. So starting with the fourth place, just outside the top three, Emmanuel Hunter will be at the 2024 UK Arnold Classic. He's got to be high on the list of people that you think could win it, as he beat out all the other competitors that are in there that are also placed at the Olympia. He was the top there. Just after him, Diego Montenegro obviously came in fifth, so he's got to be another strong one. Anybody could take it. Then in sixth place at the Olympia 2023, Corey Morris, he's going to take the trip over to the UK. So again, will we see these stands in the same way that they landed at the Olympia? Will they be the same? Then we have seventh place, Kyron Holden. He finally ninth place at the Olympia of Vitor Chavez. That is 5 of the top 10 of the Olympia are coming to the UK to do this. How exciting is that in itself? The safe bet could be that it'll be a similar standing as it was at the 2023 Olympia for those 5 people. However, saying that, if you rewind a couple weekends before the Olympia, you had Kyron Holden beating out the then current champion Aaron Banks. It has been said all over the internet at the Olympia that this guy, that guy didn't bring their best. So will these standings mean anything? So we'll start with the last place, looking at Vitor Chavez. He was the lowest ranking men's physique guy of the Olympia that is going to be over here from the top 10, I should say. Now, he looks fucking peeled to the bone. This is a reel that he posted up and he looks absolutely incredible. Already, the skin just looks non-existent. When you say skinless, this is exactly what you mean. This is skinless. This is what that looks like. And he is still weeks out. Absolutely unbelievable to see this sort of conditioning this far out. I also want to make a note of his skin is very, very clear. And he has zero gyno there, being that lean. You'd be able to see it underneath that line. It's just not there. And that to me means that he has been looking after his health and looking after his PED usage extremely well. I love to see that. Next up, we're going to be looking at Kyron Holden. Now, it was hard to track down an update for this guy. He has not posted anything on his feed, so I had to steal his story to show you guys. It does look incredible. He is looking good. This lighting is not as good as the lighting we just saw, but still. And in this, he says, should he bring back the hand on the hip pose? Now, you will know I am a fan of the hand on the hip pose, especially for a lot of these guys. A lot of people seem to have moved away from it, so I would love to see the resurgence. And if the big man himself, Kyron Holden, brings it back at the Arnold Classic, that would be pretty fucking cool. Absolutely phenomenal. So powerful. The look is so powerful already. Like I said, the lighting isn't quite as good as the other lighting was to see the conditioning as much, but even under this lighting, man looks amazing. I love it when he does I call it the gun, when he looks off to that side and then he like looking down the barrel of the gun. That pose from him, or that transition I should say, I fucking love. In sixth place at the Mr. Olympia, so we'll look at him next, was Corey Morris. Again, this might not be the most recent update, but he's another guy that it was hard to find a update for a physique. Some of these guys keep it secret, and I kind of like that. I kind of like how that builds up the hype for these shows. The lighting isn't the best to see everything, but I do like how it plays off the detail. But he has one of my favourite physiques in all of men's physique. I know the judges say that his delts are too big. Mr. Delt himself, or the Delt King, whatever he calls himself, I would have to fully agree. I love the long, athletic look of some of these guys. And I think he has one of the best backs in the game as well. So he's a strong competitor. I feel like he hasn't reached his full potential yet either. That's the other thing. Like, the placings don't always show, in my opinion, how good his physique is. The next one we are looking at is Diogo Montenegro. Now, he was hard. He's not been posting any updates really defined, but I did find this on his story to share with you guys. He's saying he's 25 days out on this update here. So that means this is probably about 30 days out from the UK Arnold. This looks like, if it was any other competition, it looks like he could step on stage tomorrow. That's how good he looks already. The only Brazilian coming over. And then obviously that brings us on to the 4th place finish at the Mr. Olympia 2023, and maybe the strongest look out here. And that is Emmanuel Hunter, and he must be coming with a chip on his shoulder. He looks amazing. This is, as you can see already on here, this video is from the 1st of February. And this dude's back looks insane. Absolutely incredible. It gets me so hyped to see these guys just absolutely killing it. The conditioning they keep in is on another level. Takes such dedication, takes such want to be the best to drag your body through this over this period of time. Absolutely. There's one more video I want to show of Emmanuel Hunter. Look at the conditioning. Look at the density. The size, the thickness. You have to believe Emmanuel Hunter is coming in with intentions, and that is clear to see. So clear. How exciting is it to see this, guys? We've had a little look at where they placed at the Olympia. We've had a little look at their most recent updates. Now, the real question is, who is going to win? In my opinion, how I'm going to handle this here today is I'm going to give you 3 people. 3 people that I think are going to be the top 3. Now, the reason I could not break it down this far out is because I want to see what happens at the US one before I make a final prediction on this one here. As it stands right now, the top 3, in my opinion, at the Arnold Classic, Emmanuel Hunter is going to be up there, okay? But I think Corey Morrison is going to be in that top 3. And finally, Kyron Holden is going to be on that top 3. Now, if we was going off of my personal favourites and what I want to happen at this point, since there's no UK guys out there, I would probably put Kyron Holden in at 1 and Corey Morrison at 2 and then Emmanuel Hunter at 3. But that is with bias involved, and I will do a proper prediction after we see what happens at the American Arnold Classic. I will be leaving my socials in this below, so make sure you are hitting me on Instagram. I'm doing polls to see what videos we should come up with next. If it's something that interests you, hit the subscribe button too. Thank you very much, guys, for joining me today, and have a great day.